Hey, how are you?
Hey, it's Gimme. How you guys
How you
doing
setting?
today? Hey, it's Gotti. Whoa, Gotti snuck in on the intro. I didn't even see that. Mayo Penguin, how you doing, homie? You know, I'll get you on my recommended channels list just as soon as I can. I've been just trying to survive the
My
last
feet are
couple of
cold.
days. You too? My feet get cold very easily. So yeah, I think we're at the final stages where we're gonna try and put some horns on this dragon. We're gonna make this dragon horny. For some reason, we couldn't use the word horny in the title. YouTube would not allow that. Guess it's because of all you weirdos out there, right? Alright, well, I haven't been up to, hey. Haven't been up to much. I've literally been at work for the last 2 days, but I think I know where we want to put the horns on this thing. Like I want to put a couple there, and then a couple on the sides, like a bowl, and then maybe one on the nose. And then I don't know, I was thinking maybe like a mohawk of spikes. Could I even do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe put some kind of detail like that in there. And I was thinking, from certain angles, the mouth looks like it's a little too small, but that won't be the case once we're done building everything. Like I said, this is actually going to be converted into a building. Yeah, we're probably going to have all kinds of weird stuff added onto this. It's going to look like a little city growing out of the skull. Wish I could show you guys the picture that inspired me. It was like a skull house. Mm, not sure if that's where I want to put. Oh, my hand isn't moving. Oh, from when we were mining the other day. There we go. That feels better. Yeah, let's maybe start with the smaller one. Let's see if we can figure out how to. Because I'm not exactly
Hi.
sure. It's going to be a hard shape to make. Hey, it's Moded. How you doing, homie?
Hey, it's Donatello Gaming, and welcome to the live stream.
And yeah, I think I
Smiling
want to
face with
use
sunglasses.
the boner blocks for the horniness of the dragon. But I'm not sure how I'm going to make the shape I want. Because, it's got to be thick at the base. And then it's got to get smaller towards the end, right?
Why does it snow at your base? Is it cool if I take this and make a video out of
It
it?
snows at my base due to the altitude because we're at Y135. And yeah, help yourself. Everything on the channel is public domain. I don't think I have copyright over any of this stuff. Yeah, I always like to participate wherever I can with everybody else's YouTube channels. You know, like Mayo Penguin here, he's showing me how to put the recommended channel list back together. Yeah, I'm all about teamwork. You know, there's so many YouTubers out there. They're like, no self promotion, no, like they're so anal about talking about other YouTube channels, but, we're all in it together, guys. I just don't know. We got to look at it from farther away. Okay, it's actually not looking bad.
Hey, IE. 3. Hit the like button to show your support. Red heart smiling face with hearts.
Who do we got
Mini
there?
games. The
It's a
local lesbian has
Rosemarie.
arrived.
How you doing?
Takerman likes tacos.
The local lesbian. Fantastic. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Welcome to the Gimme Gang. Here we go. This is
What are
working
you
out.
making?
We are making a horn. We're trying to make this dragon horny. Yeah, that lens flare and the fog, that looks pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, I thought I'd start with the smallest one and see if we could maybe make that happen. And from far away, I think we're doing pretty good. I had no idea how I was gonna make this happen, but I think that's about right.
Ain't hard for meal mayo.
Yeah, I don't think I wanna. Yeah, nah. I think that makes it too wide at the base, maybe. I want it to have more of an upward trajectory. Yeah, I think so. All right, off to a good start. I hope the rest of them go that easy. It's not. It's gonna get way more difficult from here. I'm only seeing it from profile though. Let me down on the front. Yeah, it doesn't look too wide from the front. I don't think we need anything like on the sides here maybe. Actually, that kind of rounds it out. Not bad, not bad. I don't want to keep. If I keep adding to it, I'm gonna mess it up at some point. I think we should just stop when we think it looks good, and I think it looks good like that. So let's move on to the second most difficult ones. So I wanted to some like devil horns coming out of like the top here, and then like bull horns coming out of the side. Now these ones are gonna be the most difficult ones because I was gonna try and put a little like S curve in them. You know how like bull horns kind of have, they're not like straight. Oh, I am getting ideas though, just looking at it. Cause like, what if we do like a Chinese kind of dragon where they have like the antlers on it? That's Chinese, right? I think that's a Chinese dragon. It might be Japanese. I don't know. I'm American and I'm not a weeb, so it's funny though, cause just because I'm a chef at a Chinese restaurant, people expect me to be like the biggest weeb ever, but not so. So I think what's gonna make the dragon the horniest, these horns the best, is we gotta make it thick at the base and taper it off towards the top. And getting this weird curve in it is gonna be a bit tricky. But you know, that worked out pretty well. Maybe we should just start off like that. Just work our way around the bottom and make our way to the end.
If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here. No banhammer if you do, we promise. Relieved
Yeah,
face.
thanks, Nightbot. I was just talking about that. But see, as we make the base here bigger, we're gonna lose this back curve a little bit. We're just gonna, well, not necessarily. We just gotta keep adding on. I think I hit that vape too many times before I tried to do this. Alright, let's just slow it down. Think about this step by step. I know we're gonna have to do a bigger base than that. But kind of like this one. Maybe... I don't know, let's just keep working our way up and see how it looks. Yeah, it's tricky. I'm not feeling this one at all. Especially because it's going to get a little real tricky when we get up higher. Yeah, we've got to increase the girth, and then we'll increase the width.
Hey Iye. Takaman likes tacos. What are you making? Ain't hard for meal mail.
Oh
If you
wow,
also
the
have a
Nightbot's
YouTube, you can
rereading
shout
the
out
chat
your channel
again.
here. No
It was
banhammer
doing
if you
that
do, we
last time.
promise.
Jeez.
Relieved face.
I don't know how to get it to stop doing that at all. I'm tricking my eyes. Yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, and I gotta duplicate this all on the other side, so... Okay, it's not too bad yet. It's not too bad yet. Let's keep going. And these bone blocks are directional, as you can see, so I gotta be careful at what direction they're facing so I can keep that bone texture on the sides. Hmm. Yeah, I'm super tired as well because I just got off of two 18-hour shifts, in a row. Well, I mean, I didn't work 18 hours, but with the commute and everything, it's a long day. They're 18-hour days, and I am pretty wiped out. Yeah, it's a weird job, you know. Work my ass off for 2 days straight, and then they're like, "Oh, see you next week."
Hey, Takuman likes tacos. What are
Oh,
you
jeez,
making?
we're rereading the chat
Ain't
again.
hard for me,
All right.
no. If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here. No banhammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face.
Yep, add a couple blocks, back up, see how it looks. Yeah, I think we could go a little wider around here, perhaps. No, it's like that, yeah. Okay, it's getting there, it's getting there. Uh, yeah, like that. No, not like that. Yeah, I gotta bring that down like I did on the original. Yeah, okay. We are making it happen. I'm gonna be so happy when we're done with this part of the whole build. Like, once we're so close too. Like, once I don't have to work on the skull anymore, yeah. This is what's putting me outside my comfort zone when it comes to building. This isn't architecture where, like, you can just count blocks, make things symmetrical. It's really just kind of place it as you feel kind of thing. Now, trying to recreate this on the other side is going to be almost impossible. We are going to try. That butterfly flying right at me just scared the hell out of me. Are we at the same Y level? I don't think so. I think this needs to be up like this. Okay, yeah, we're looking good now.
Hey, aye. Hackerman likes tacos.
Hi, yeah,
What
yeah,
are you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
making?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Ain't hard for meal mail.
What are you
If you
making?
also have a
Ain't
YouTube,
hard
you
for
can shout
me.
out your
Blah, blah,
channel
blah,
here.
blah, blah, blah.
No banhammer if you do, we promise. Relief
Alright,
fizz.
Nightbot. Man, you keep doing that to me, Nightbot. We're gonna have to take a 420 break. Yeah, I can get kind of grumpy sometimes when I'm tired. You know, it's not like I want it to be that way. It just is. Wish I could stop it from happening, but I think we're gonna be alright. Okay, how do we do this like that? I kind of feel like we're actually doing it right, which is a big surprise for me. Like, I've been screwing so many things up lately, and well, see, I don't think I've been screwing things up lately, but people have been just mad at me for no reason lately. I don't know why. The haters have been hating. And yeah, it's been tough. Especially when you work with the haters, you know? Okay, so I think we're right here. Is this the spot we're making on this side? Yes. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So I just bought a ton of food at the grocery store today. 'Cause, I'm off work today and tomorrow, so I have to have something to eat today and tomorrow, and then it's Thanksgiving, and all the stores are gonna be closed and shit. And even if they weren't closed, I wouldn't want to go somewhere where, like, it's somebody's job, 'cause they don't want to be there. I don't want to be that guy walking like, hey, why you guys open on Thanksgiving? Because you are here. The only reason we're open is because somebody wanted to come in here. And big surprise, we're actually closed this year on Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure we were open last year, and I told them I'd come in, but they had to pay for my transportation. 'Cause, yeah, I don't think the fam is gonna invite me this year either. Or no, last year we didn't work. That was the year before that. Yeah, last year we had a YouTube Thanksgiving, and I ate a turkey TV dinner. It was a bit sad, but at least I had you guys. So yeah, this year I went and got some ham instead of turkey. I just don't like turkey that much, and I shouldn't just eat turkey if I don't want to. Does that make sense? Like, I'm an adult. If I don't want some damn turkey, I shouldn't have to eat some turkey, right? I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, you're thinking, oh, tradition and all of that. But, I'd rather have some ham. I mean, if it's a holiday, let's do it up. But yeah, if I'm sitting here by myself on Thanksgiving, we'll definitely pull a live stream probably. That reminds me, we should probably pick up some extra chuggies tomorrow. Because I don't want to have to go out and get chuggy wuggies on Thanksgiving. Yeah, that center line is a bit wonky. Hey, it's a John Cena. How you doing? So what's your guys' plans for Thanksgiving? Like I said, I think I'm gonna be cooking for myself, and I think we'll probably do like a mukbang, Thanksgiving mukbang or something. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna have a spread. I got like a box of stuffing and I don't know, some rice-a-roni, some baked beans. I was gonna get mashed potatoes, but then I'd have to buy milk and that would all just go to waste. And then I was like, I could get those
I'm
little
going to my aunt's for a
those
church
little
luncheon.
cups of
Gonna help her
instant
bake.
mashed potatoes, but it was like $6 for like four of them, and I was like, I don't need $6 worth of mashed potatoes. I gotta get everything else. But I do have broccoli and cheese, one of my favorites. Now that sounds awesome. I've been cooking professionally for what, 35 years or something like that. Over 30 years for sure. And I wish more people invited me over to to bake. I guess they're thinking because I cook for a living, I won't want to come over and bake pies and cookies all day, but not the case. Especially if we got some chuggy wuggies and some smokes. I'm down. So I don't know. Like I said, we wanted the devil horns coming out of the top of the brow, but we want some bull horns coming out of the side. And I don't know if that's too close to the temple. Well, I'm doing that on purpose too. We want to make all this forward because back here is going to be the real estate we use for building the add-ons, like the castle towers and stuff. So yeah, I think that is probably good positioning. It should keep it out of the way of a lot of the other stuff we're going to add on. Man, you catch this thing from the right angle and it just looks pretty intimidating. And see, from back here it looks a little disproportionate, but it's all perspective. Farther away things look smaller, closer things look bigger. And we're not actually looking at a 3D image here, it's a 2D image. but how it looks really is all
AIE.
that matters.
Aimed hard for meal mayo.
And
If
I
you
think it's
also have a
going to,
YouTube, you can shout out your channel here.
I don't know, I think it's going to
No
work
ban
out.
hammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face. Kim.
Now, I was
To my aunt's
gonna,
for a church luncheon. Gonna help her bake.
I think I want to replace the quartz with the snow blocks. I think the quartz texture in this
If you
texture
also
pack
have a YouTube, you can shout out your
is a
channel
bit
here.
much.
No ban hammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face.
Yeah, I think that's gonna work out best. Man, these snow layers though. I'm constantly battling these snow layers, and this thing is covered in light blocks. Like, look at how many light blocks are here. It's almost like you gotta have one every like 2 blocks or you're gonna get snow layers. The light itself should be melting the snow layers. That's why there's not snow layers up there, but then there's like all these snow layers. See, it just melted that one right there. So if we just left it with the lights on, eventually it would all melt. I'm second guessing myself. I don't know if light blocks melt ice like torches and stuff does. And maybe why it seems there's less is just
Hi
because I've
raving ham
covered up
everyone.
all the spaces it could spawn. Hey, look who it is. It's Renee.
Hey, it's Renee W, and
Good
welcome
to
to the
see you,
live
Renee. Hope
stream.
you're having a
Smiling
wonderful
face with sunglasses.
Thanksgiving week. So I think we need to...
Hey Gimme.
We should
Hey, it's
use
Renee
a
W,
command
and
block.
welcome to the live stream.
Not a command block, but a
Smiling face
command
with
to replace
sunglasses.
the quartz
Yeah, thumbs up.
with some snow. Okay. We're gonna have to
I'm
use
put smiling
relative
face with smiling eyes,
coordinates.
thumbs up.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm going to my rich sunshine house for Thanksgiving.
That sounds awesome,
Thanks.
John Cena.
Any plans for Thanksgiving, guys?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be here on YouTube eating my poor man's Thanksgiving. We'll make do with what we got. Okay, I was trying to put in relative coordinates, and we want to place snow blocks. Okay, it's just gonna be snow, and we want that to replace quartz underscore block. Now, you can only make this so big or it's gonna say too many blocks. We'll start with 5, and then we'll do 2 down and 2 up. So then over here on the opposite side, we'll do -5 and -2. And this should make a box around me. I think that's right. I really want to double check this before I hit the button because, man, we know these fill commands can really mess things up. Yeah, it totally worked. So if I just go around, everywhere I place the quartz blocks, I can replace that with the snow blocks. And then I can keep texturing with the snow blocks for the rest of the build. That's some Minecraft magic right there. I'm so glad I didn't have to go in and like replace all those blocks. And yeah, that looks a lot better, I think.
Hit the like button to show your support. Red heart smiling face with hearts.
I think there's a couple of spots we're gonna put some more of these bone blocks in, but for the most part, we're gonna take these snow blocks and we're just gonna try and maybe go around the edges of some of the features, just to kind of break up that
Tackman likes
monotone,
tacos.
just so it's not like all one texture. Yeah, it's like you can't tell, but at the same time, it's like subliminal. This music is trippy. Yeah, trust me, this seems like a very minute detail, but it's one of those small things that adds up big in the long run. Yeah, it's doing what I want it to do. Mm, I think we need to make it look a little less of a pattern and do a bit more random. Oh, yikes. What do you want, kitty? Yeah, back when I actually had some cats around, I'd be playing Minecraft and I'd hear the kitties meow in the Minecraft and I'd think it was the cats in real life and used to used to trip me up a lot. I would get so tricked. Like, come on, kitty, stop. Or like even when I didn't have a cat, I would hear that and I'd be like, wait, where's that cat at? Is there a cat in here? Yeah, it's doing exactly what I want it to do. You can tell like where I've put it. Like this cheek and the rest of the skull is like a darker shade now than the rest of this. It's lightened up the actual color of the whole thing. Yeah, this is working out. Okay, we haven't tried anything difficult. I think that's why everything's working out so well so far. Once we try to do those curved like bull horns, this is gonna get tricky. Man, we just built this so recently that there's like no snow layers on the rest of it. And if the lighting is uneven, that's gonna change the color of a lot of blocks. Like once the light fades a little bit, so does the color on whatever block is in that light. And you'll notice like you'll have something that's all one color and then you'll miss a spot lighting it up, and at night it's really obvious. Like you get these weird like mottled like brown colors. Hey, this is vibing. I like this. I know how to play the trumpet, by the way. Always wanted to do like some mariachi stuff. I know mariachi is the guitar, but you know what I mean. Like a mariachi band. Yeah, like with like a techno fusion. Maybe it's like some dubstep beats, a little bit of jazz on top. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. Bum, 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 bum. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, this is my holiday vacation. I'm literally gonna be off work for like 6 days. In fact, it's been over 5 years since I've had more than 4 days off in a row. Yeah, about 5 years. So this is gonna be the longest I've been away from my restaurant in a long time. And what I'm worried about most is just financially. Even though I'm not working a lot this week at all, a lot at all, since I'm not working this week, I asked them to put some of my paid time off on this week. I really hope they do that for me. If they don't, I'm going to be in trouble.
Wow.
Yeah, been a lot of work drama lately. So glad I'm actually glad I'm not going to be there. Like I said, it hurts financially, but emotionally, mentally, I need the time off. Because it's been too long. But you know, that's kind of the story of my life. I just never seem to have enough time for myself. Plenty of time to work, I guess, but never enough time for myself. And the thing is, like, if I died tomorrow, my job would replace me, like, in a day or two. But, like, friends and family, those are the people that are gonna miss you. So why am I spending all my time at the job? Yeah, these are the things you think about when you get older. Are they really gonna remember all those extra hours you worked? All the extra effort you put in? Yeah, I feel like I need a pair of clown shoes after the last 2 days at my job. All the freaking hoops they got me jumping through. All right, that started going dark. Let's change the subject. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like these eyes need a little bit more of a... Wow, these are not symmetrical at all. Like, at all. Brutally unsymmetrical. But, with something like this, you're not gonna notice. If I was building, like, a skyscraper and I was that unsymmetrical with the sides, like, it would be obvious. But it just kind of gets lost in the noise. And that's the idea. Yeah, I'm seeing some of those examples I was talking about of uneven lighting where yeah, like look how the color here is just so much distorted. And that happens not just at night and like in lower levels of light. Like anytime the torches are brighter than it is outside, you start to get this discoloration. Actually, now that's got me thinking, like, how can I use that to my advantage? How could we do that on purpose to get colors in Minecraft that we normally don't get on like blocks? We could use light to affect the color to get like custom shades. It's not a bad idea. It keeps double tapping. When you're placing torches, a lot of the times it'll place two even though you hit the button once. But when you're doing light blocks, it'll change it to 0 because you can change the light level of these things. Like here, let me show you. And this is why I think we could really use these to make some different colors because it goes from 0 to 15. And we could really adjust the shading or whatever, the brightness. Yeah, if you were trying to do some like light to dark shading on a build, could really use these light blocks. Oh yeah, I did a bit of terraforming under here. And yeah, it looks obvious because I didn't put any stone in it. I need to go back and put some stone in that chunk of dirt there. And it'll look a lot more natural gen. Alright, been kind of procrastinating, but I think we need to conquer those bull horns. We need to get this dragon horny. Alright, we'll get ready in just a second. Be right back.
Just the light blocks below. In your hand.
Yeah, alright. Actually, I forgot I built some stuff in the nether. Like, I get tired of working on this thing, so I'll, like, go into survival mode and, like, do some mining or something. And I went into the nether. And yeah, we already had this big, like, sectioned out area, but I went ahead and captured a couple of piggy guys, and we got them in there. And this is a piglin trading machine. So, by showing these guys a gold block, you can get them to instantly reset their trades. And if you notice behind him, there's a gold block in the floor. So that gold block comes up, and he sees it, and it instantly resets his trade. And then that dispenser above him gets powered by that gold block, because there's redstone back there, and it shoots out a gold ingot, which the guy catches, and then he drops a trade.
In your hand.
Yes, that's the... Oh, wait. No, not the light block. I don't think the light block does. I don't think that's part of the real light update. We can compare it to something like a shroom light. Yeah, you can see it got brighter. With the shroom light, yeah, it's not giving off any light. So yeah, it's a really simple machine. There's a redstone. You can see the repeater behind the gold block there if you look behind the piggy. So once that gold block comes up, it powers that dispenser, drops him down an ingot, then he trades, and then it pushes that gold block back up. He resets his trade, powering the dispenser, dropping him another. I think I've got some gold in this thing. I know I put a few stacks of ingots in here.
Available at spawn if you can. Hi.
That's not a bad idea.
And welcome to the live stream.
Hey, it's Nicholas.
With sunglasses.
Okay, yeah, there's some ingots on this one. So yeah, see how the gold block comes up and resets his trade just as it shoots an ingot into his hands. Okay, so this is the easiest way to trade with these guys, because you can't trade with them like you can villagers. With these guys, you literally have to just drop gold on the ground and then they pick it up and they drop whatever that stuff is. And we collect it in some chests. Now here's the thing, look at all the stuff these guys trade out. We got gravel for making concrete. We got quartz. We were using quartz, we're not using that anymore. In fact, when I set this up, I was like, oh my god, I don't have to mine quartz anymore. But then I realized we're not using the quartz blocks on the main build. But there's so many ingots. And obsidian. We are getting tons of obsidian trading with these guys. And what we can do with obsidian is make a giant gold farm. That's one of the things holding me back from making gold farm, is it's very resource intensive in the way of obsidian. But if the gold farm works, we can just take that gold right back here and trade it with these guys for even more, you know, iron, quartz, gravel. Hey, even fire charges and leather is pretty handy. Like, we can put those fire charges in the chicken farm. Tons of potions, bottles of water. Oh yeah, and the soul speed enchantment. That's how you get soul speed. But all soul speed does is when you walk on soul sand, you go fast instead of slow. But how often are you on soul sand? Am I right? I mean, for my nether build, that's a good idea. Like a soul speed 3 on like my blaze armor. That wouldn't be a bad idea, because like I don't think Depth Strider helps you in lava. It might. I'm gonna have to look that up. I can't say for sure. And it looks like the nether wart is ready to go. We got our first little bits of nether wart. Oh wait, I'm in freaking creative mode. I just ruined all of that. But we got our first little bit of nether wart, killing zombified piglins. Like, we didn't have to go root through another fortress and all this. Like, we just made the zombie pig guys drop some, and from there we grew some more, and now we can do a whole farm. Okay, we got saddles, we've got... we can go for a ride on a strider. Oh, it's a baby one. I don't think we can ride the baby ones, can we? No. Wait, why did I catch on fire? This is cool. With this giant lava lake out here, I figured having a little strider depot,
Hey Nicholas Red Heart.
it would be pretty cool. And these guys are so cute too. Look, they look like Muppets. Am I right? Oh, there's different sizes. Is that a medium-sized one? No, that's the same size as the one I'm riding, huh? Oh yeah, this texture pack makes things in your hand like really big sometimes, especially these fishing rods. so that's hilarious. And I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Anyways, that's pretty cool. And then
Hey IE. Hey, it's Nicholas W.
and we just
and
got
welcome
some,
to the live stream.
I want to put some
Smiling
kind of
face with
redstone
sunglasses.
gate in
Hey,
here
Nicholas Red Heart.
eventually.
Hey, it's Renee
But for
W.
now,
and
some
welcome to the live
trapdoors are gonna
stream.
work.
Smiling face with sunglasses. Hug Renee. Add Realism Craft 1.4 texture pack to your realm.
Why that texture pack? I like the real real CW texture pack better, I think. I mean, I'm using the realism VFX pack. So I mean, there's a lot the realism craft got right. But you know, the lighting wasn't the best. Like adding the real lights was a big benefit. What else? And like I said, the texture pack that I got on is the one I like the best. I'll take a look at it.
Hey, it's Renee W.
If I think that texture pack looks
Smiling
better
face
than
with
this one, I will use
sunglasses.
it.
Hug time red heart fire asterisk hugs.
It's probably gonna be, what do the animals in the what do the animals look like and what do the mobs look like? Like villagers in this texture pack are a little disturbing because it looks like they got a giant peepee in the middle of their face. But
Smiling face with open hands red heart Renee.
oh hey, I thought the live stream was just rereading the chat again. Well, hey, I'm glad you guys are still here. All right, let's get some work done. I have no idea how I want these to look. Should I just have them curve up, or should I have them like...
Nice cocktail rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It all works together pretty well. But I pretty much started with that Realism Craft VFX pack and just tried to make that the best I could. Like I said, the lighting in the real VFX pack, they don't have like the offhand torches, and they don't have the full list of light blocks that glow in your hands, and the miners' helmets, and there was a lot that comes with that real light. I hate how directional these blocks are. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, let's start by just moving everything up one or down one. Alright, so we got kind of that shape. What we need to do is...
Hey Ivy. Hug time Red Heart
what
Fire
we need to do
asterisk
is
hugs.
form
Smiling
that
face with open hands
into
Red Heart
the
Rennie.
shape we want.
Nice cocktail rolling on the floor laughing. Hit the like button to show your support Red Heart smiling face with hearts.
It would be easiest just to do a simple hook like
Tackerman likes
this. Am I
tacos.
right? But you know how like bulls with really long horns, they get like that S shape in it? Or oh, we could do like goat horns where they like... No, that would be too much. I don't think we could do goat horns. Could we? No, I don't think that's gonna be in the cards for me just yet. Uh, just seeing how much I'm struggling with this part, you know? I don't know which direction I want to go with them. I kind of want to go like diagonally, but that's gonna be like insanely difficult. Yeah, going diagonally with anything in Minecraft is pretty tricky. I wish I had some of those editing tools the map makers got. Wait a second. I've got a command block that turns off the weather. So is that on? Yeah, that's on. Hey, and we got a rainbow.
Gonna head out by everyone.
Pretty cool. Alright, Nicholas, thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I think we're gonna bring it out just a little bit farther. See, with this horn, I think we've started off with enough girth at the base. We could
Nice.
probably just start
By
tapering
Rennie
it
Red Heart
back
smiling
from
face
there.
with open hands. By Nicholas Purple Heart.
Maybe I should offset these, like, inside each other like that. Yeah, I think just that would be enough to give it... Yeah, okay. Now it looks a little more cohesive. It doesn't just look like one slab connected to another slab. And that's going to be the trick here, is to make it not look like just a bunch of slices put together. Well, I'm going to keep it going forward. Let's just add another layer and see what that looks like.
If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here. No banhammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face.
Alright, let's slide it up just one. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, there we go. Come on. There we go. Alright. And then how did we smooth that out before? Well, first we gotta go at least one more block this way. Usually I'm a pretty fast builder, but that's only when I know what I'm doing, like when I have a plan. Right now I'm just
Hey, how are
kinda
you? Nice.
floundering.
By Renee Red Heart smiling face with open hands. By Nicholas Purple Heart. If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here. No banhammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face.
Alright, yeah, you know what? I wasn't really feeling it either. But we'll be live tomorrow, so we just decide to end it here. I don't think it would be a big deal. Yeah, I've been working too much. I need my rest. But I just wanted to go live, say hi to everybody, give you an update on what I'm building and stuff. But we'll be back tomorrow with hopefully this done and moving on to the next part of this project. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. The mushroom and the sun going down. Yeah, feels good. Alright, guys. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to hit a like and a subscribe. And as always, I'll see ya when I see ya. Later, taters.